Have you ever been scrolling online, seen a hand-knitted sweater, and just thought, wow, I wish I could make that? Well, what if you actually could? Today, we're taking a look at StitchGeni, a new tool that uses AI to turn basically any picture of a knitted item into a real pattern. It sounds a little like magic, right? So let's dive in and see how it works.
You know the feeling. We've all been there. You're browsing, maybe you walk past a store, and you see it, the perfect sweater. The stitch pattern, the shape, everything about it is exactly what you've been looking for. But there's no pattern. It's just a photo, a piece of inspiration that feels totally out of reach.
And that's the big question, isn't it? That feeling of how do I get from this picture I love to something I can actually create with my own two hands?
Well, this is where StitchGeni comes in. You can think of it as your own personal knitting genie, designed to grant that exact wish, to finally unlock the pattern that's hidden inside any image. And check out how simple this is. The user just uploads that sweater photo we saw, and then, in plain Turkish, they type a simple request. Hey, can you turn this sweater into a jacket for a 5-year-old? That's it. No complicated commands, no code, just a normal sentence. And that's all the AI needs to get going.
And right away, the AI gets to work. But it's not just looking at a sweater, it's literally deconstructing it in its digital mind. It's analyzing every single stitch, understanding the structure, and translating all of that visual information into a set of instructions. It's kind of like how a master knitter can just glance at a garment and know exactly how it was put together.
And boom, here's the first step it generates. Look how clear that is. It tells you the needle size, the stitch count, and lays out the first few rows with a super helpful diagram. Just like that, an abstract idea has become a real, tangible instruction you can actually follow. So how does it do that? I mean, it really does feel like magic, but it's all about the technology. So let's pull back the curtain and see how this genie really works its wonders.
It all boils down to about 5 steps. First, you give it the photo. Then, the AI starts reasoning about the image's structure. This isn't just about cool tech. It's really about accessibility. Knitting is a global craft, but patterns can be full of confusing jargon, weird abbreviations, and language barriers that just shut a lot of people out. StitchGeni is really trying to tear down those walls. This quote really sums it all up. The whole point of using this powerful AI is to make knitting accessible to everyone. So it's not just a fun little gadget, it's a tool designed for inclusion, to bring more people into this amazing global community of crafters.
Okay, so let's bring this all home and look at the final result. We started this journey with nothing more than a photo, just an idea. So what does that look like at the very end of the process?
And here it is, the payoff. On the left, you've got our original inspiration, that adult sweater. And on the right, the final project that StitchGeni created, a perfectly structured child's jacket. And get this, it didn't just copy the pattern, it successfully adapted it to a completely different size and garment type, exactly like the user asked. That's pretty amazing. So the really crucial takeaway here is that this isn't about AI replacing the crafter. Not at all. It's about technology becoming this incredibly powerful assistant, a tool that just removes the frustrating barriers and empowers your creativity. It lets you focus on the simple joy of making something beautiful, one stitch at a time.